welcome back to yet another episode of The Ripper's Secret. I forgot the name for a minute. Apologies. But today's episode from hell. So, let's see. In the previous episode, there was a double murder, and upon investigating them, a lot has happened in the second murder scene. Following the blood trail, the party finds themselves fighting with a few cultists, and well, they haven't had much luck. While Adi is severely injured, Samay I think Samay is doing good, right?
Yeah, Samay got hit with a baton, but he's fine.
Right.
Is that a baton in your pocket, or are you happy to see me? No.
I think that's a.
Oh my
Is that a baton or?
That's
It's a song from this show, The Rookie. It's a cop show, right?
Yes,
It's
I remember.
In-universe joke. This guy makes a song for him. Yeah.
Yep. I remember that reel. Ouch. And
Does this say that if you have a baton that size, you need to go to the doctor, my man?
Only if the
And,
baton
yes.
lasts for more than 4 hours. Yeah.
Okay. Let's not talk about the baton any longer. Oh. Yeah, that's on me.
Fair Kuladi.
Okay, moving on. We also have Edwin, who chased after a scream only to find this particular person seeming to be killing someone. And as this person goes away, a creature is raised through some kind of spell. A black mass of tentacles, almost in the shape of a warthog, the shape of a warthog, as it just runs towards you. What's your dexterity score, Edwin?
Let me see. 30.
Okay, so that means this creature goes first. 30? Your dexterity score is 30?
Yeah, it's.
Wait, did you roll it, or you're not supposed to roll? You just tell me what your dexterity score is.
No, I didn't roll it. It's my dexterity score. My attribute is 30. 30.
Oh, damn.
What the fuck?
No, it's my fault. I put everything else as high except that.
Okay,
What does a psychiatrist need dexterity for?
I need you to make a sanity check first.
Okay, cool. Yes, of course.
In the meantime, the others, what are you doing?
I was helping Adi, right? That's where I was.
Yeah, I think you were rolling a medicine check and you passed that, healing Adi for 1 hit point. No, 2 hit points. You rolled a 1d3.
Yeah, I think right now, because the cops have already come, I'm assuming that maybe there is a coroner or a doctor who was near the body who could help with.
Yeah, but it will take some time. It's not like a instantaneous healing.
So yeah, I'm just kind of lying down and just really just kind of like, oh god, I came so close to dying again. I hate this. And I'm just kind of getting PTSD flashbacks also because, last time this happened, there was so I'm not having a good time because I also had a temporary loss of sanity, so yay on that front.
Yeah, what was your sanity do?
My sanity is
no, not you.
Oh, okay.
Edwin.
52.
52. Is that a pass or a fail? Out of how much?
That's a pass. 52 out of 75.
Okay, that means I need to roll a 1d6. So you lose 4 sanity points.
Okay, cool.
Okay, and now, yeah, the creature just comes at you and makes a tentacle strike. Would you like to fight back or dodge?
Uh, hmm. Let me- Probably dodge. Or can I just run?
Okay, so you need to roll a dodge roll. I'll make
Okay.
an attack roll.
Dodge. I have 15. This is not gonna work well. Okay. Let's see. 98. That's a fail.
That's a fumble.
Yeah, okay. Isn't fumble a 99? But yeah, 98 is
It's
pretty close. Yeah.
96 to 100 is a fumble.
Okay. Oh shit. Whoopsies.
That is 9 points of damage.
Holy fuck.
Oh
Let me
fuck!
see
Is
how
he
much
X
down?
in the
HP I
chat. Press X in
Nope.
the chat, everyone.
Oh, he's dead.
He's
No,
so
not
dead.
yet.
What's your total HP?
13.
13.
Still
That's
have
more than
4
half.
points to go.
Can you make a con check?
Yes, of course.
Sorry if this thing kills you though.
That's fine. 17 out of 60 con check.
Okay, you stay conscious.
Thank God.
Yeah, it's your turn now.
My turn. I'm gonna run the fuck away from this.
Can you make an is there an athletics one? Let me just check. I need to open a character sheet for Call of Cthulhu just to see what all skills there are. Apologies.
No worries, no worries.
Also, the fact that we didn't introduce ourselves gives very part two to these vibes. Like, you already know why you're here. You already know who we all are.
Okay. Can you make a dex check actually?
Okay. Well. 3. Oh my God. 3 out of 30.
All right. You start to run away from this creature, and the the creature. Is that your only turn, or do you want to make an attack at it?
No. Absolutely no attacking. Just run. Run the fuck away as fast as possible.
Okay. Oh, can you also make another strength or dex check?
Strength or dex check. Okay, yeah. Oh my God.
Yeah, this is to avoid being not grappled. I forgot to ask you to roll it.
No worries. Strength. Strength or dex. Okay, strength. So I rolled a 62 out of 60, but I'm gonna use 2 of my luck points.
Okay,
3 of my luck points. So yeah.
gotcha. No, you can use two itself. If you meet it, you
Okay,
beat
okay.
it.
All right, done.
Let me just check. No. So you are actually grappled.
Oh fuck.
So you wouldn't be able to run, but you could definitely make an attack.
Okay. What the fuck do I make an attack with?
Don't you have a knife or a gun or something?
I do have a knife, I think. Yes. Okay, let's go. I'm gonna roll brawl, I suppose.
Yeah.
I'm guessing this is an inappropriate time to make any tentacle grappling jokes.
Please, please, please go
There's
ahead.
never an inappropriate time.
Exactly.
No,
Okay,
we are all going to compensate.
I rolled a 30 out of 25, so I'm gonna use 6 of my luck points stat.
Okay, you make an attack. Let me see if it can escape it. It rolled. Yeah, it escapes.
Of course it does.
And now it's going to make another attack at you. It misses,
Oh, thank God.
but you do take 1 point of damage.
Okay. Oh, close.
And you are no longer grappled.
Oh, yes. Thank God. Oh my God. Run, 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 run. Run, Edwin, run.
Okay. You start to run. I'll use your previous dexterity score itself for this one.
Mm-hmm.
You also lose 1 more sanity per round.
Okay.
So that's
That's
your
cool.
you lose 1 more sanity thing.
Okay.
And as you go, start to run, the creature runs behind you at an astonishing speed. Let
Oh
me see if
God.
it can run. You did roll a 3 for your dexterity, right?
Yes, yes, yes.
Yep, it does. Pick up after you,
Oh God.
and it will try to make an attack. I'll roll with disadvantage for this, attack.
Oh, thank you so much. Oh my God.
Mainly because I don't want to kill you, but if the dice speak, the dice speak.
That's okay. We all have like characters.
You can definitely make a dodge check.
Dodge, 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 dodge. Should have
Yeah,
put more fucking things on dexterity. Hell.
you do have this thing ready, right?
Oh shit, 12. Oh my God. 12 dodge out of 15.
I rolled a 1 and a 10 and 11.
Oh God.
That is a critical success. No, I
No,
mean, that is an extreme success.
yeah. No, I think one is the critical success, the rest are extremes.
I mean, it
Yeah.
was on disadvantage, right? So it's 11.
Yeah. Oh God.
That's
So my tentacle joke of the day is, why did the octopus become a comedian? Because it had tentacles for tickling the funny bone.
ouch.
Oh God.
I've taken some damage with that.
Can
I
the
lost 5
creature
sanity
please like
points.
end my misery right now?
Does 9 do it?
Careful what you ask for.
Yeah, 900% does it. It's like I had like 3 HP.
So as you
Oh
start to
fuck.
run back, you a tentacle just pierces right through your chest.
Ah.
You see, the creature. You, the rest of the both of you, hear the creature's bellows from far away. And as you fall to the ground, Edwin,
Yes.
you see the tentacle itself just disappear into thin air along
Just
with
phase
you.
it out. Holy shit.
As you,
And that,
what is Edwin thinking about right now? As he just fades out.
he feels the tentacle crush through his chest, and initially he's full of adrenaline. He still thinks that he can make it if he just runs a little faster. And when the strike hits him, he doesn't really register it. At first, it doesn't even hurt, and then as he falls to his knees, the realization slowly strikes him. Blood pours out of his chest, and he kind of clutches at his heart, and he sees that his hands are full of blood, and he lets out this very slow, "Holy fuck," and then just drops to the ground.
As you, drop to the ground, as you're, just in and out, you hear footsteps. Heavy, footsteps, like almost like boots, thumping on the pavement. A
Edwin,
tall figure, walks by you, pulls out what looks like a sharp scalpel. Is something wrong, Adi? No, please tell me if I'm crossing a line or something, please. Yeah.
No, I'm just, oh,
Okay,
no,
okay.
no, 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 no. I'm good. Abhilasha, Percival is good.
You see,
Shit.
as this person removes the mask, you see, their actual face as they carve something onto your, chest, puts on their mask again, and walks away.
do I see what's carved on my chest one last time before I fade away?
Yeah, you can. You can make try to make an occult check with disadvantage. In the meantime, the others.
I don't have a tentacle joke in this moment, but I do have a sex joke. At least one of us is
I-
getting penetrated, right?
Dude, seriously, I'm dying here.
Literally and figuratively.
Such nice friends making like sex jokes while their other friend is dying. Like beautiful, lovely.
No, this is above the table. So Samay has no idea what's going on. So,
Oh,
but
okay,
I think
okay.
the minute we hear the screams, I'm gonna book it. I don't know. Is Adi good to walk?
I'm limping behind you. That scream. Okay, would that scream be familiar to me?
Make an occult check.
Okay. Like this also would be okay, no, because I want to know if this is the same monster as the one I faced that kind of made me fascinated with the occult. So is this a occult check or would this be more like a memory thing? I don't
It would
know.
be an occult first, then you can make an memory thing.
Okay. Okay, let's see. Okay, let's see. Occult, where's occult? Hmm. Uh, so I got 100 of 69.
Fuck me.
100. Yeah,
Yeah.
this sounds like the bellow of some kind of a bull or a wild boar. So you're not exactly able to know.
Okay, now can I okay. Is there something like I don't know if there's a memory thing or something else I can roll specifically that
Yeah, you can make a
will
history check.
history check. Yeah, history check would be very nice. Thank you. Please, I'm going to choose another dice because I just started out just garbage. History. Where's my history? Come on, baby. Never mind. I am so injured.
Yeah, you
And
are so injured.
And
Yeah.
I am in the throes of a PTSD flashback right now. So my brain is just not firing. I'm just kind of limping behind, wondering. I'm just following somewhere because I don't want to be left alone right now.
Edwin, what did you roll for your this thing?
44 out of 5. So that's obviously like a fail.
Yeah, you're not able to see it. It's in a proper blind spot, and you are just too tired to actually move. You feel your body just becoming heavier and heavier, and the last thing you hear are the hurried footsteps of Samay as he just runs towards you.
Okay.
As fade out.
Oh,
Samay.
shit.
Can you just start texting me about your backup or anything that you have?
Fuck me. Fuck me.
Samay, can you make a sanity check for me, please?
Of course. That's how we start.
That's
This
how we
is
start.
Great. I got a 49 on a 35. Fuck.
49 on a 35. Yeah, you lose one sanity point.
Okay. There's no way to recover sanity points, right?
There is normal therapy and stuff like that, but your psychiatrist is dead, so
Yeah, fucking hell.
yeah. That was a bad joke.
Yeah, psychiatrist is now currently working to make a Dungeons and Dragons movie, and so shall not appear on our TV show from henceforth on. This is a joke of a very specific TV show that only people you will only know if you watch Bones.
All right.
I
So,
have seen
Samay,
Bones,
what
but
do
it's
you
been
do?
a while. I rush up to Edwin and just immediately drop down to my knees and just try to shake him. Oi, wake up. Edwin, it's fine. It's just a flesh wound. You're fine. Wake up. Wake the fuck up. It's what? Are you? It's just a little bit of blood. Are you really going to go out like this? Come on, wake up.
Edwin doesn't respond.
God damn it. Adi, help. Fuck. Are there any cops around? Anything? Any cops or anything around?
The cops are coming in while some of them are helping you out with the body, trying to resuscitate him. Some of them are going towards the other body, the woman's body.
She's dead. He's still alive. Help him. Samay refuses to believe.
He just comes to you. He just checks his pulse, the neck, the wrist, and all that. He just turns to you. Sorry, he's gone.
Fuck that! I refuse to believe it. Help him. Do CPR or some shit. Bring him back.
Sorry, sir, but he's gone. There's nothing we can do now. The injury, it's too much for him to bear.
It's just a little hole.
It's a little hole through the chest. Sorry, but there's nothing I can do.
Let's get him out of here. Did he have family? Do we need to contact? Did he have next of kin we need to contact?
I don't know. I didn't get to know him that well.
Neither did I.
We can take him to the morgue for now. We can try to find if he has any next of kin.
Will I see the symbol like as they're picking up the body?
Yeah.
Okay. Rolling for occult.
Occult.
Let's see.
Samay, what would you do?
Nothing. He's just in shock. He's going to just sit there while the body's wrapped up, and when it's taken away, he's going to try to go with them.
Okay, you're not going to investigate the other murder, right?
No, he doesn't have the brain cells for it.
All right.
I rolled a 30 out of 69, so it's okay.
All right. You do notice this symbol, and again, it's the symbol of Shubh Nigurat. The same symbol that you've seen on the previous. And you do get this faint smell of mugwort and pennyroyal leaves in this area. Like it's almost like the smell is just wafting through this entire area.
Okay, so I'm just I'm shaken up. I'm seeing that symbol, and I just silently pointed out to Samay. Just like he was here. I don't know.
I'm going to kill him. I don't know how, but I'm going to kill him.
We know what Edwin was stabbed with. It was. This is clearly made by a knife, but what about the chest wound? Is it made by the same knife? Can you turn him over, please? Okay, I need to see something.
As I turn him over, you see that the chest wound, it's a little different. It seems to have burnt, almost like acid just burnt right through the body. Instead of piercing through, it seems to have just burnt through it.
Okay. Okay. can't. Samay, take me home, please. I need to get back to the shop. I don't think we can do anything today. This has been a fucking catastrophic night, and we need to regroup. We need to rethink. We need.
Okay.
Let's just go home.
Wait. The other body. Did we get enough time to look around?
Mm, you
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, go on. Go on. If you do actually go there and look, then I can give you something. But if you want to go there and have a look around, then yeah, definitely you can.
Yeah, I think just as a Hail Mary, he's gonna try.
Okay. Can you make a spot hidden roll?
That's my one good stat right now. Are you fucking holy shit? It's a 55 on a 59. I got it.
Okay, whichever you pass, make sure you mark them.
Yep.
All right. So you notice these things. Again, the faint smell of mugwort and pennyroyal leaves. It just stays in this place. Almost like it's as if person stayed here for a very long time. You notice multiple wounds on this person. This person was like this woman who some of the people have claimed to be named as Catherine Eddowes. She was killed more grotesquely than the other victims. And you see multiple deliberate carvings on her body, including that of Shubnigurat. And along with that, you see that her womb is missing, and also her left kidney.
Does this look or feel like my thing is it was two people we were fighting in the thing, right? There was two people we were fighting earlier in the previous session. Yeah.
Yes.
It says you said it looked a lot more gruesome than. Does it look different? Does the weapon look different? I'm trying to figure out if these two were copycats.
Make a medicine check.
So I have a 1 on medicine, bro. It's like
Okay, you can make a spot hidden.
okay, 21. That succeeds. On a 59, yeah. That's a double success.
Yeah, that is a hard success.
Yeah.
That's a hard success. Yeah, you do notice that the cuts are made with the scalpel. Precision cuts. Whoever this person is, it seems very familiar to the previous murders, and whoever it is, they seem to be getting better. They seem to be refining their skills. And also, you notice that this. Can you make an occult check, Adi?
Okay, please, Lord. I got a 10 out of 69.
That is an extreme success, right?
Yeah. Oh, yeah, that should. Oh, yeah, less. Yes.
You notice that there is another symbol, and basically like a crescent moon that is carved on Eddowes, like right around her neck, framing what looks like the symbol of an inverted womb. You identify it immediately as a part of a fertility ritual tied to Shubnigurat.
Okay. As some I was planning to go home, but if I catch as I'm going, I see the body and I see that symbol, and I stop, and I think. Where is the body right now?
It is near somewhere, like, they're just picking her up.
Okay, and I'm like, oh, could you stop, please?
Just stop.
And I does anyone have a pen and paper or something?
Oh, yeah, I do have some. Here you go.
And I'm going to hastily just kind of draw the symbol, and I'm going to. What does this person? What is this person even trying to bring into the world right now? This is something. This is something unholy. Just, but I can't do anything from here. I need my books. I need to go back. I need to do more research, and I need to be better. We lost a friend today, a friend who was kind and was helping. We need we need to catch we need to catch this person. We need to catch this fucker. Not only for Edwin's sake, not only for all these women's sakes, but also for whatever in the name of God does this person want to bring into the world. And I promise you that it will bring nothing but complete and utter destruction. I won't let it be. I won't let it be. I Somehow just let's just go home.
Yeah,
You
okay.
notice, another, this thing, what do you call that? Another thing, like, almost tucked into one of her pockets is a blood-stained note. It seems to be, peeking out as they just start to move her body.
I quickly like swipe it with just quickly swipe it before anyone can see. It's dark anyway, so I can roll a sleight of hand for it.
Yeah, make a sleight of hand check.
Never mind. I got a 37 for a 10.
Yeah, I mean, you do manage to pull it out, but people do notice it, but they don't care much. You are doing. They know that you are helping out with the investigation and all that. Inside, you find this scribbled note that says, "Life, the life of the Baron, feeds the life to come. One more step to the child."
Life of the Baron.
Barren.
Okay. I stop. I stop somewhere. I think he's specifically targeting in women who are unable to reproduce.
But
I show him the note.
Samay, you know that to be a wrong assumption, actually.
yeah,
Most
exactly,
of the
because
women, almost every person that he's killed had children.
exactly, yeah, that's what I was thinking. Like, are you sure? Because
This is. I show him the note.
maybe he's looking for someone who's barren but hasn't found them yet. I don't know, but I feel like all the people he's killed so far have had children, multiple children even. Maybe he's the barren one. I don't know. Maybe he's the one who cannot reproduce.
He may necessarily not even be a he. We are going off on a lot of assumptions here. Fertility rituals. Shubnigrat in her is a mother. She is an unholy mother of countless squamous goat children. She's genuinely terrifying. I may have seen this monster before,
Okay.
and I was in college. I was
Is this whole conversation right over there, or is it like while you're going back to your shop?
while we were going back.
Okay. So you just take a carriage. Okay.
Yeah. When I was in college, we were in Sherwood Forest at one point. I'd gone there with a bunch of friends. We were drinking. We were doing other things, hanging out. We were all excited artists who wanted to see the world as it is, to see other worlds, to paint, to draw, to show people. And there was, and one of my classmates, she brought a book. She brought a book from some person she knew in religious studies or something, and she was just looking up, and she opened it, and we were all the pictures there of the monsters and the spells and the things that it was describing. It was mostly things we already knew. If you've lived in this country, weird shit happens in this country all the time. This country is old. It has so much blood on its hands. Every place is haunted. There are all kinds of strange creatures about. I mean, go 3 streets down London, you will see the Green Children. You will see the fairies of Cottingley. We have so much, but this book had a few other things, and that picture, and it was this really crude drawing of a goat mother, of this goat, of this squamous, writhing, terrifying looking creature. It wasn't even of a very good drawing, to be honest, but it was it made me uneasy. But I was drunk, we all were, and we just thought, oh, this would be really fun. We were all making fun of the drawing, so we are like, hey, let's do this better. Let's make a better drawing of it. Let's try and make it as lifelike as possible. And we started, and we were going by the descriptions that were in the book, and we started imagining and drawing and coming up with ways that it could look. And the next thing I remember is I woke up in the forest, and my drawing was next to me, and it was the best thing I had ever drawn. But I was all alone. I was injured, and all I could remember was the mother standing over me, her tentacles reaching out to me and almost caressing me, trying to hold me in some form of congratulatory hug. I don't know what it was, but it felt wrong, but it was wrong. I know it was wrong. I know it felt wrong. And I'm assuming that's why everyone abandoned me. And I left school I left uni, and I started doing research into whoever was in my drawing. I stored that drawing away somewhere. I need to go find it. I'll show it to you. But I think this is her. I think our killer, and I may be wrong. I may be completely wrong. But I think our killer might be a woman. I think, or at least the one who is initiating the ritual might be a woman. A woman who possibly herself is a woman who was born as a woman, a woman who cannot give birth, a woman who desires to bring a child, a woman who maybe relates to this, who wants to be Shubh-Nigarat, who worships her in some way. And I'm just guessing here, but this is a ritual of someone who desperately wants to be a carrier or wants children or wants to help bring children. I don't know. I'm not entirely here yet, and I need to get the bullet. I need to fix myself anyway.
That sounds terrifying. I'm sorry you had to go through that. I'm just trying to understand it a little bit better. You're saying when you went to the forest, you were with your friends, but when you came out, you were alone.
Yeah.
Or like when you woke up, you were alone.
I was alone. I don't know if any of them tried to contact me. All I know was I came out of there. I was shaken. I went back to the university, and all my professor told us the next day was they had all dropped out. And they had, for some reason, somebody passed me some letters from them saying that they never wanted to see me again and told me to stay away from them, and few other things that I don't care to repeat.
Okay. Because that is horrible. People say and do a lot of horrible things when they're scared and afraid, and there's no excuse for it, of course. I think there is merit to your theory. I think it is possible that this is who we are. That the person we're after is a woman, and I'm whatever you need me to do, I'm here to help.
Can you get me a gun?
Whoa. Okay. Do you know how to use one?
I can learn. I have to. My knife didn't work, and my spell, I don't know if it was because I was injured, but it didn't work. I need to get better at magic. I need to get better. I need to learn more. I'm gonna have to find that drawing. I need to find that drawing. I need to find Adi of 6 years ago, because I think that person can still. I need to get those memories back. I need to get better. I need to get better at magic. This cannot happen we are the only ones left.
Yeah.
It has to be us.
Okay,
I'm not planning to lose you.
Same. I don't want to lose you either. I can find you a gun. I can get you a gun, I mean. I can also set you up with some lessons so that we can learn how to shoot. Is there anything in your notes or in the lore that you know about Shubh-Nigarat, about anything that could hurt it? You know how in lore there's stuff about how fairies don't like iron, or like werewolves don't like silver. I know you did mention fairies. I don't know if werewolves are real or not, but like anything like that, or any of your contacts who might know stuff that like we could melt that shit down, turn it into bullets and shoot. It's only stuff that I've read about. I've never really actually witnessed it happen firsthand. But like if it's like some sort of copper or some sort of metal or some, I don't know, filament that hurts them, we can put it into the gunpowder and shoot them with it. Those are like things that we can use to protect ourselves.
I don't know. I'll have to read, and I'm going to go home and do that. I'm going back to the shop and I'm just going to read. I'm probably going to go to the library as well and try and find books that might be. But all of these things. But this is Shubnikrat is not even a god. She's more than that. All the research I did, everything that I can remember, I have pieced together. She exists she is the mother of shadows. She exists everywhere and nowhere and exists in a completely different realm at the same time, but also always has access here. She's always. Sometimes I'm afraid to walk in the dark. Sometimes I deliberately go out in the dark because I want to make sure that that shadow is mine and no one else's, and there's not some extra appendage or something following me that's not a human. And I don't know if something beyond this realm, more unknowable than a god, can be killed. I don't know if it's ever been written down, but I think what we need to do is we need to focus on figuring out specifically what this ritual is, what it entails, and what is the next step. That's what we need to do. We need to stop this on its tracks, because if the child comes here, it'll already be too late.
I get it. I don't get it, but I get it. This is all very new to me, and the books you've given me are helping. It's just, yeah, okay.
I kind of like I look at Samay for a little while, and I'm like, I have been cautious with you in trying to help you with magic and understanding these things. I have been sort of slowly trying to get you into it, and that's what. But if you want to, and this is entirely if you want to, I think I can help you with some more intense tomes I have not read in a while. But if you are willing to help me and you're willing to put yourself at risk in that way, I would like your help. I can do this on my own, but it's dependent on you.
No, yeah, I'm here to help for Edwin, right?
For Edwin.
Yeah. Anything you need, I got your back.
Same. Whatever I can do.
All right. So you finally reach your shop. It will take you a few days to recover from whatever has happened. I mean, the whole bullets thing. Is there anything you want to do during this time? Anywhere you want to go, or shall we just skip forward a few days?
I think, well, I don't have any specific. I think mostly it'll just be like during these few days, Samay is going to get Adi a gun and himself a gun.
Hmm.
They're going to learn how to shoot.
Can you
And-
make a luck roll?
Ooh, nice. Come on. That is a 7. Holy shit. Out of a 71. So.
Okay, you do get 2 guns.
You don't only get 2 guns, you get an entire armory. You got a machine gun. You don't know how you got a machine gun in the 1800s, but you got a machine gun.
I mean, there were
You got a Gatling.
there were Gatling ones in World War, right? I don't know.
Yeah, but that would be 1900s.
My history is
right?
bad.
I think machine guns would have been in the 1900s, like Gatling ones, the ones that you
Yeah.
stay put and go.
The ones that you have to rotate in order to shoot.
Yeah.
Okay, let me just tell you what gun you will get. It'll take some time. Is there anything else in the meantime? Is there anything else you would want to do?
The thing that we were talking about, like whatever help Adi needs with the occult stuff, Samay is ready to help with that as well. Plus, trying to find, like, I don't know if this is, I think this is more like if Adi is okay with it, but like reaching out to Adi's mentor and see if they have any resources about what can hurt the Shubh Nagarat. Yeah.
So from what you've known from Adi's mentor, right? Shubh Nagarat does not have any weaknesses in the traditional sense. You just need to, prevent the summon. That means disrupt the ritual.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. See, I was gonna make a very crass joke, but I'm gonna refrain. Yeah, because I don't think I can say it on stream. It's that level. Yeah.
Oh no!
Type it.
Please type it. We want to know.
I am so curious. I want to know the crash joke.
Okay.
But yeah, more or less what I said. So I think right now Adi is going to go hard into preparing into magic, into protecting, into like magic and lore and occult, like go full on tinfoil hat, like they've opened this, like they finally took out this drawing that has haunted them for so long. It is now right front and center where on their murder board. Edwin's picture is also there now, unfortunately.
All right.
And so yeah.
Here's the guns. Here are the guns that you get. You get a handgun. That is, you get a 41 revolver.
Nice.
It does 1d10 points of damage, 15 yards, and in one turn you can shoot 3 times. And you'll have 8 bullets in the magazine. And if you roll a 10, if you roll 100, it malfunctions.
Valid.
Okay.
So
1d10 damage.
Three attacks. That will count as 3 bullets then, right?
3 bullets. Yes.
Okay. Yeah. Fair.
So first attack will be a normal shot. The next 2 will be rolled with disadvantage.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. And you also get, just because you got extreme success, you get a 12 gauge shotgun.
Oh.
Hell yeah. Yes. I always love the sound of a shotgun. It's so cool.
12 gauge shotgun. So depending on the range, so it has a range of 10 yards, 20 yards, and 50 yards. At 10 yards, please note this down. At 10
I'm writing
yards,
it down.
it does 4d6 damage. At 20 yards, it does 2d6 damage. At 50 yards, it does 1d6 damage. And you can use it once or twice per round. And it has 2 bullets in a mag. That means after 2 bullets, you need to use a turn to reload. And it malfunctions on 100. So the
Nice.
previous one uses firearms handgun, and this one uses firearms shotgun skills.
Okay.
So you can give it to whoever you see fit.
Oh, so we got one of each.
One of each.
Okay. Which
How
one
many
do you want?
days will pass in like the thing? How many days are going to
A
be
few
passing?
days. A few days. You can try to make an improvement check.
Yeah, that's what I was going to
No,
ask. Yeah.
because specifically on the character sheet it says that the amount of days means I recover 1 HP. So I was like looking for a specific amount of days.
Okay. Let me just tell you. It will take. So this is September 30th, right?
Yeah.
No. September 30th. We will get. 6 days have passed.
Fantastic. So
Bro.
that's 10. I'm up to 10 hit points now.
Actually, let's make it 16 days.
Thank you.
I fucked my improvement checks. I got a 3, dude. Wasted that 3 on what? But the other one was a 24, so I guess the handgun goes up.
Okay. And yeah, you also can make your improvement checks. Oh, who takes what though? Who takes handgun? Who takes shotgun?
Yeah. Which one do you want, Percival?
I think Samay is obviously a little bit beefier to like use the shotgun, so I'm just going to go for handgun.
Okay.
I just need it on me.
Yeah, that works. Also one more thing. We're gonna go to Edwin's funeral, but before that, we're gonna try to find his family, go through his notes or something, see if there's will, so we can reach out to family and friends, let them know that he died bravely, protecting us, kind of thing.
All right. So over the next few days, by the next day itself, there were 2 letters that were released to the public that made this one named Jack the Ripper famous. First letter was sent 3 days ago. It reads this: Dear boss, I keep on hearing the police have caught me, but they won't fix me just yet. I have laughed when they look so clever and talk about being on the right track. That joke about leather apron gave me real fits. I shan't quit ripping the women till I do get buckled. Grand work the last job was. I gave the lady no time to squeal. How can they catch me now? I love my work and I want to start again. You will soon hear of me with my funny little games. I have saved some of the proper red stuff in a ginger beer bottle over the last job to write with, but it went thick like glue and I can't use it. The red ink is fit enough, I hope. Ha ha. The next job I do, I shall clip the lady's ears off and send to the police officers just for jolly, wouldn't you? Keep this letter back till I do a bit more work. Then give it out straight. My knife's so nice and sharp. I want to get to work right away if I get a chance. Good luck. Yours truly, Jack the Ripper. Don't mind giving me the trade name. P.S. Wasn't good enough to post this before I got all the red ink off my hands. Curse it. No luck yet. They say I'm a doctor now. Ha ha. That was the first letter. And on October 1st, there was another letter that was sent right after the double event. I was not coddling, dear boss, when I gave you the tip. You'll hear about Saucy Jackie's work tomorrow. Double event this time. Number 1 squealed a bit, but couldn't finish straight off. Had not got time to get ears off for public. Thanks for keeping police. Thanks for keeping last letter. Till I got to work again. Jack the Ripper. So those are the 2 letters that were given. So after this whole thing that happened, people, there have been multiple, so much panic among the people. There was a lot of vigilance committees that were, set up. Particularly, someone called George Lusk set up the Whitechapel Vigilance Committee. And that while people have been moving around in groups and making trying to take every precaution possible. From Edwin's thing, you find mostly books, some savings, some details about patients, and a landlady, but no next of kin. The funeral, happened, and some patients did attend, and not many people attended the funeral except for some police and some of the patients.
It's bullshit. Somebody's gonna take the time to write an obituary thing for him as well. Just
Okay.
died as he lived, caring for the people around him. Gone but not forgotten. A good friend to the end.
But as like a few more days have passed, and Samay, around the afternoon of the 16th of October, you hear knocks on your door.
Oh fuck. Okay. I think at this point, Samay has he's basically living at the shop. About 16 hours, 18 hours a day, sometimes even staying the night, just crashing on the closest couch or whatever, doing his best to ensure that neither of them are alone, especially at night.
Okay, in that case, while like I would say, this knock came at the shop itself. After, you didn't answer the door. Like, the person could have just come to the shop.
Okay, yeah. Samay holds his shotgun behind his back and slowly just opens the door.
As you open the door, you'd see John Thane again.
Oh no.
Mr. Abelline needs to, wants to meet you. We got another letter.
Oh no.
This time it's worse.
How much worse could it get?
It's tough to explain. I think it's better you come.
Adi, in the last 2 weeks, there's initially Adi was very a little bit. There was a little bit of a John Constantine style aesthetic, a little bit, but now is full on think. I don't know. I'm trying to think full on mad witch kind of territory. Just gone full on she has got, they have like put they've tried to like they went to a place who does like tattoos and things like stick and poke or whatever, and gotten like whatever protection tattoos like they could find, especially like for especially one that they had put on like their around their stomach and reproductive organs, like something that could like might that might help, that could have some kind of magic effect of shielding or something, like full on like full on magic now, like we are not half-assing this, we are going full on magic mad witch. There are like they have used every illegal source that they have to get as much crazy crap and to as many weird some tomes that are like actually bound with human skin type of books. So like they look very different from what they were 2 weeks ago, like somehow even like they have gone full fanatic right now.
As you so he just looks at you. Sorry about your friend, but we really need to go. Mr. Abelin, he's waiting at the library.
The library.
He is trying to look into whatever he can find about these symbols. There's a lot of pressure on him.
Okay, we're right behind you.
So yeah, led by John Thane, you both of you follow him to the library. Inside, you see a small gathering of people. You see, Detective Inspector Aberline, and along with that, the leader of the Whitechapel Vigilance Committee, George Lusk, and also Shen. If you could just introduce your new character, please.
Everyone, welcome Eloise McNally. She's 42. She's a sweet old dumpy little lady who kind of is like a librarian. She runs the library, and she reads like crime stories in her spare time. Yeah, that's it.
Nice.
A woman who reads true crime documentaries is going to be joining your thing. All right. So you you see all of them are around this table on which you see another blood-stained piece of paper and a small box. As he sees you, Aberline, he just walks up to you, just gives his hand to you, Samir. Mr. Singh, I've heard a lot of stuff about you. You seem to be doing well with these investigations.
Well, if by well you mean we've let 4 murders happen, 5 murders happen, one of which is our closest friend shot. Yeah, we've been doing great. Fantastic even.
At least you've been trying to find something. We've, found absolutely nothing. No clues, but we did receive a letter right now, and it's quite disturbing.
All right, let's see it.
He, just leads you to the table. You see this, one box. Are you sure you have a strong stomach for this?
Yeah, I've been training it.
He, opens the box. He sent us half a kidney.
Oh, fuck me. Okay.
And this letter. In the letter, right? It just says, "From hell, Mr. Lusk. Sir, I send you half the kidney I took from one woman. Preserved it for you. The other piece I fried and ate it. was very nice. I may send you the bloody knife that took it out if you only wait a while longer. Signed, Catch Me When You Can, Mr. Lusk.
Yes,
We are back. Yes,
we're
we are
back. Let's
back.
go.
All right, too long a break that we've taken, 25 minutes, but we are back with, standing in front of the kidney, the half-eaten kidney.
The kid's knee. Okay.
Dude!
Listen, horrible jokes. If I don't make them, nobody else will feel comfortable to make them, right? So
It'll go good with chawal, because
What?
kidney
God.
beans.
Oh God. Kidney beans, yes.
And
You
on that note,
killed one of us.
Yeah.
So
This is your penance.
all right. So,
PJ's Kashraf.
moving on, what are you planning? What are you guys planning to do now?
Who is this new person? Why are they here? What are they doing?
George Lusk is the head of the,
Oh
Whitechapel
no, this
Vigilance.
Eloise person.
Eloise person is the librarian.
Have
in the
you met them
library.
before?
No,
They're
you have
in the
not met her.
library. Wait, why are we in a
You're in the
library?
library. Because Aberlane has been, spending most of his time here doing all his, studying, investigation and the occult stuff. Like studying the occult.
So instead of going out, this is somewhere directly to him. Instead of going out and doing actual cop shit, you're hiding here like a coward. That's what we're doing now.
You don't know, I'm hoping you've seen the symbols of the bodies.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I'm trying to see what these symbols mean.
Yeah, that's what
Trying
we are
to,
here for.
grasp. And have you found anything?
No. But shouldn't you be out patrolling the streets, keeping them safe? Isn't that what cops are supposed to do?
Patrols that are going on. There are patrols happening. There are people going around. We just wanted to show you this information because
No, I appreciate it.
you've
I'm just
been investigating a lot.
we're
Thought
just
it might
dealing
help
with a
you
lot
out.
of shit, yeah. Go ahead, please.
This is a distraction, right?
Could be a distraction. Or could be a taunt. He's clearly taunting us.
Clearly. But the intentions of this person, of the murderer, it is not some mere defiance of authority. We know what the intention is. The intention is to bring something unholy into this world and to show us some gruesome tableau like this and to send letters. Now, after five bodies have dropped.
4 bodies with their wombs missing,
Yes.
actually.
This one was our
Yes.
friend. He died protecting us.
Yes. 5 people in total.
5 people in total. All of them have symbols. The 4 people with the capability of bearing children have had their organs removed. This is and now we start getting letters, and now the police start getting letters. Do you not see what this is? This is a distraction, sending body parts that this is a lot more utilitarian, a lot more. This may be a taunt, but it is, the malice is calculated. It's not a cat and mouse. He does not want this person. They do not want us to know what they're actually doing, what their next step is, what the next step in the ritual is. It's just nothing. Like, you can see, like, Adi's eyes are like definitely, like, they have the cray in them a little bit, like full on.
Can you make a sanity check though?
Yeah, I was wondering when you would ask that. I got a 23 of 45.
23 or 45. You okay? Now just give me. Yeah, I mean, your craziness is definitely visible, but still, you haven't reached that level. He just looks at you for some time. We found something else. He just picks up the note. Try smelling it if you will.
Does it smell of mugwort and
Mugwort and pennyroyal. These are usually used to assist with fertility,
yes, I'm aware.
and we did find something else. He pulls out like from the bag, right? He just pulls out a few bundled cloth and he just places it on the table. This was found yesterday near the spot of the murder. He as he just unrolls the towel, you just see a bunch of forceps and scalpel and all of that, a bloodied scalpel. These they don't have the surgical precision of surgery. The person, whoever he didn't get this from a doctor. Rather, it looks like he got this from a midwife.
Rules to help children come into the world, to drag a child out from the canal. Do we know which midwife?
We haven't received any reports of any stolen equipment so far.
Is there any kind of serial number, something that we can trace back to a shop?
No.
I look at Samay.
What is Samay up to?
Samay is trying his hardest to not antagonize this cop anymore. He is still upset over the death of his friend. The cops are useless. They did fuck all to help. And now this guy is just sitting here doing research, as he says. But Samay is just standing there, basically his face is expressionless, but like he's taking in everything that they're saying. He's just not talking though.
Okay. All right. Yeah. What is Eloise doing? Eloise?
Shen.
Shen, you're on mute.
Yeah, so is she already here? Because I was thinking that she'd
Yeah.
probably be, yeah, okay. She'd be like off the screen and be like, walk in or something. Okay.
No. She's here.
So she walks in, she's carrying this tray with like some teacups and some, small biscuits, and she kind of sets it down on the table and she says, you guys look hard at work. Brains
You're breaking.
hard at. Hello. Is it better?
Yep.
Okay. Yeah. So basically, she'll set down this tray of like tea and biscuits on the table and say, well, some good investigation requires some good tea. And then she'll look at the scalpel.
Okay. What are you trying to find with the scalpel?
Um, she does hear that it was mentioned that it was used for it's used by midwives. So she wonders if it's also used for operations like miscarriages or abortions, which would definitely go in line with what the Ripper does.
Okay. Make an I need a hard success on an intelligence check. Adi. In the meantime, so yeah, Samay is like unresponsive. Not much of a reaction from him. Like currently, he's in shock right now. So, what's your next go to?
Um, the midwife tools.
Hmm.
The again, so much of it is coming back to fertility. Like Adi is getting increasingly more convinced that either the killer has a helper who's a woman the who's doing a lot of the operations, or is a woman herself, because this all of this is almost like in the era that Adi lives in, or
Hmm.
Adi knows, at least believes and has seen for themselves, that men tend to be either very standoffish or very uncomfortable with the topics of um fertility, of like the intricacies of childbirth, like the genuine like goings on of it. They are very uncomfortable with these topics. It's sort of it's the child and it's the pregnancy part of it that matters.
Hmm.
Rather, and this is so detailed. These tools, getting them from a midwife, this is intimate knowledge, and it is, and Adi's getting increasingly more convinced that at least somebody here has to be a woman who is well practiced in gynecological skills and of childbirth and generally, and knew, and kind of just takes Sama to the side and says, I know, I know you don't necessarily believe me. We've talked about this, but the midwife tools, this is this is an obsession. This is a knowledge of fertility and of childbirth that, okay, I just kind of I just like fold my hands and I'm just like, somewhere, I want you to tell me, and this is, maybe you can tell me this as someone who lives in the world of men. What do most men know of the process of labor, the things that can go wrong, the tools of it?
I mean, not much, unless, like, the cops seem to think he's a doctor. But then
Yes,
again,
but
based on the times that, like, I wouldn't be. Here's the thing, though, right? These people, I don't think they can fathom the thought of a woman doing these things, and I think that could be the problem. I
uh,
don't know for sure whether you're right or not, but based on the last couple of months, I believe you.
I don't know Jack, if the person who's written the letter sent this kidney, if we are dealing with two people, we're dealing with multiple people, or we're dealing with one person. But I know at least one somebody heavily involved, somebody who has absolutely blood on their hands, and most of all, probably has some kind of tangential connection to these women. It doesn't necessarily need to be a client of theirs. It could be maybe somebody in their religious fanaticism, in their jealousy of these working women who have children that she couldn't, maybe in her jealousy, her anger, as maybe she took it out on them, maybe she's the one who targeted this person, targeted a man, or is helping someone, or is herself doing this. I don't know. But the ritual and everything, all of this is it's too. We need to. They might not do. They might not comprehend, or they might not want to believe that a woman is directly doing this. But maybe we could float the theory that that this the killer, he could have a wife or know somebody who's a woman who might be helping. I think there might be, I think if we lead them in that direction, we could actually find her.
Yeah, I think that's very smart. I don't know if we have the time to challenge preconceived social norms or whatever the fuck else, but I think we do have the time to potentially. We have the resources as well to potentially convince him that this guy might have a wife, like the killer might have a wife, or someone who knows more about female anatomy or something.
Yeah, exactly. We could even tell I mean, if I don't know if you know any of these men who believe themselves to be white knights of some kind, who believe if this woman could be in distress, we could maybe even imply that they might be rescuing her from a terrible situation.
Yeah, I think I agree with you. I think it's a good idea and a good way to proceed forward. Yeah.
26 on 65, the intelligence check.
26 on 65. Yeah, that's a really good one. Yeah, you do notice, know that these kind of tools, not only by midwives, for childbirth, but it was also used for abortion.
Are Adi and Samay still in the room, or are they like
Yeah, yeah.
further away?
I'd say they would be here itself, I think.
Okay. So Eloise will grab the scalpel, kind of like turn it around, and then say, "Isn't it strange that midwives would use scalpels like that? I do know instances where this particular thing is used for both miscarriages, abortions, and for in some cases getting rid of the infections if there are any."
Uh,
Miscarriages and abortions. Are you sure?
Yes, quite sure. In fact, I could give you some books. I could recommend some books right now, which talks about usually beginner midwife books for midwives who start their practice in the field. But I could recommend some to you right now if you would like to read.
Did you just say usually beginners with midwives books for midwives to
Yeah,
begin?
I mean,
Did you just try to say that?
come on, midwifery was kind of like a journeyman practice, so they had
yeah,
like
I know, I
apprentice
know, I know.
roster.
But
it's
just
just
the
the
way
way
you
you
said
said
it.
it. I think
Yeah.
no, it's like midwifing for idiots.
That's just a TV show called The Midwife.
There's a
Fair
TV show?
enough.
British show. It's a British show called The Midwife that's based in
Of
the
course.
20s.
Of course, it's British.
Of course, it's British. That is a show I like to call midwifing for idiots. Because it is that.
To the game?
Anyway, I say yes. If you have something specific about medical instruments that I could read.
All medical
Adi looks
instruments are
uncomfortable because honestly, this is tripping on some things Adi does not want to think about, and Adi is inherently both afraid and uh, kind of resentful of the whole. Oh, you must have a uterus. You must want to be a mom. So like they're a little uncomfortable, but like you know what, you've come this far, you might as well go there also.
Eloise will just push like a teacup towards Adi and say, "Are you sure you want to read this?"
Oh, sorry, go ahead.
uh have come this far. I don't intend to stop until this ritual and this person is ended.
Do you want a book on surgical instruments, or do you specifically want a book on midwifery? Because I can provide you both.
Both would be good. I think I can take some notes that might help on, I don't know, maybe possibly tracing uh I don't know. I want to figure something out here.
Can Eloise just give the books, or do I need to roll something for that?
You'll have to roll a library use book, library use this check, so that you would be able to find the book.
$23 out of 71.
71. All right, you do find I think around 4 books that you could use
All right.
that
So
explain a lot about midwifery and some report, some other I'd say reports and basically a lot of beginner stuff.
Eloise will put those books down on the desk, right next to Adi, and say, "If you want to read these, please ask for help. I do not think you're comfortable enough for this."
Um, sure. Forgive me. I did not introduce myself. I'm Adi Karthik. This is my friend Samay Singh.
Ah, my pleasure. Eloise McNally. Glad to make your acquaintance. Well,
Yours
not
too,
glad.
Mrs. Smith.
Well, not glad. Oh, I'm no Mrs. You see, I've never married.
Same.
Ah, yes. We have that in common.
Right. You start reading. You could make a library use check.
Me. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, let's see. Library use. Where are you? Library use. Hmm. I got an 8.
Out of
8 out of 46.
oh damn. Uh, can you so you find go through all these books and you find like one of the like you do find some stuff that say like things about infertility that could cause extreme emotional distress, especially for someone who helps others give birth. And there are a few more reports and all that, but the thing that catches your eye in here is a lot of scribbles through this book. Like the person seems to have just written, like kind of like annotated on the sides of the book, written, just scribbled something with a pencil. Some some weird, very weird symbols, not like anything that you've seen before.
Um, Miss McNally,
Yes.
um, do you know who had this book before?
Look, why? Is there something wrong with it?
There's some scribbles on it. There's some symbols here at the edge of the pages.
Scribbles?
Yes.
I'm pretty sure that's liable for a fee, liable for a fine. May I look at it, please?
Yeah, of course.
She looks at them and her face gets extremely angry. You are not supposed. How many times am I supposed to tell people you're not supposed to scribble on library books? Ah, well, let me grab my account. We'll see who was the last person who checked these out. So, is there something I'll have to roll to figure out who checked the books out last?
Oh no, you don't need to. So
Okay.
it was last. This book, particular book, was last checked out. 1 minute. Where is that? Where is that? What the? Yeah. It was last checked out. I'm sorry. I'm just still. Yeah, it was not last checked out. August 1st.
Oh,
By there's no first name written. It was only the last name Harper.
is there any other information, address, or anything else?
No, there's no particular address. It was checked out on 1st of August, and it was returned by 4th of August. That was 3 days
Okay.
before the murders began.
Uh, well. I'd say we have some clues, but it looks like we only have some crumbs. Eloise will.
I
Elo-
I call Samay over, and I point to the line that says that, for somebody who helps other women give birth, infertility can be an emotional pressure on them, and I just point silently to the line, and I
Okay.
look meaningfully at him.
Shit. Okay. All right. I've kind of had a slight epiphany as well. I'm going to turn to Slack or whatever his name is. Fucking. Hey.
Who?
So the cop guy,
Name?
Musk. No, the other guy.
Oh, Lusk,
Lusk,
George Lusk.
Lusk.
Yeah,
Oh my
George
God.
Lusk is not a cop. He's just like the other inspector is Aberline.
Oh, right now only Lusk is here, right?
No, Aberline is also
Okay,
with you
cool.
guys.
I'm going to
He
ask them
is in-
both.
Hmm.
Do you have medical records for the victims? Do we know if they gave birth in the time in the weeks or the months preceding the murder? I know they had kids, but
Their kids were at least 6 years or older.
okay. And do we know if any of them had abortions?
I mean, all of these were ladies of the night. Most of them
Exactly.
do have abortions.
No, in the last year or so.
The abortions that they usually they're not usually in the medical records. Medical assistance is expensive. They're just done in house without any official records.
Okay. So Adi and I have been talking, and we kind of feel like the killer has an accomplice, perhaps a wife or a sister or someone related, a woman who's in trouble. And he looks meaningfully at Adi, who is being forced to do these things against her will for him.
Eloise then will chirp up and say, perhaps there's a possibility of finding midwives who only work in the red light district section.
I was also about to point out that we should maybe look for midwives who have worked on all of these, who have helped all these women give birth, or
Yeah.
they go to regularly.
Yeah, we keep
So I
thinking that
would
it's a
say,
doctor, but it's possible it's a midwife.
We can
So-
definitely try. It'll take us a few days, but we could give you the information.
so given the nature of the assaults, I am less likely to believe that somebody is doing this under duress. This is 100% being done deliberately, all of it.
We both Samay and I like kind of I kind of put my I just put my hand over hers, and I just give her a meaningful look, and I look back at Samay, like we, and I just look at her of how, and we just like very silently, like I'm just giving her a silent look of like,
Shut up.
yeah, we're trying something here.
Okay.
And Adi goes,
Um,
we are not
One
sure,
minute.
of course.
Shen, could you try muting yourself? I'm getting a lot of wind from your mic.
Yeah.
Yeah, thank you.
Of course, we are not entirely sure on who these are theories, but we do believe that, considering the nature of the tools and the surgical skills that are specifically reproductive related, we believe that he may be coercing a midwife of some kind. Of
Or
course.
perhaps it's a midwife herself.
It will.
How could
Yeah, go on. Continue.
Adi just kind of like
Aberline, he just looks, takes in all the information. Look, I understand what you're saying. It will, take us a little time to investigate. Whitechapel is not a small place, and with the number of people there,
So you mean to say
there
it will
could be
take you another year or two?
some midwives who could be operating without any registration as well. So it will take us some time. Give us a few days. We'll get back to you. We will definitely give you you'll be the first to know if we find any leads.
Ah, yeah, of course. That definitely means at least 6 months, or perhaps a year or more. Thank you,
You could
thank you.
at least try trusting us for us once, man.
Yeah, sure, of course. And she kind of shuts him up with like her slightly older woman authority.
He just turns to Adi and Samay. That's the best we could do right now. Right? We do need to investigate. We can't just produce things out of thin air.
I look
Yeah,
about
makes
just
sense.
as pleased as Eloise does, but I say nothing. And after the cop is and I just nod. And after the cop goes, I'm going to like turn to Samay and be like, you have connections from your. I know you have some kind of past. Like it's fairly obvious. Do you have connections with ladies of the night in Whitechapel by any chance? Those who'd be willing to talk
Uh,
without cops, without the threat of cops. They will not speak to us if we have cops around with us for obvious reasons.
yeah, I can reach out. I may have a few contacts here and there. Some CIs that I worked with. Well, not CIs, but mostly Is, because I'm not a cop. So, yeah, I can reach out to my connections, see if there's something we can, some information I can get from there. Yeah. Maybe there's like a midwife they all trust or something who can give us more information. Yeah.
Yes. Mrs. McNally, I turn to Mrs. McNally after the cops are gone, and I'm like, I apologize, Mrs. McNally, I apologize for that.
Oh, of course. Don't worry
We
about it, darling.
we are we are quite convinced that this is a woman.
I am as well. Well, I have a
I
suggestion for
can't.
you.
We can't obviously like posit this theory to the cops. They are
Yeah,
going to be a little less likely to believe this.
they're also going to be much less likely to investigate it than you are. Um, However, I have an idea. if you're looking for a if you're looking for a midwife, it's perhaps best to go and bring a woman with you. I could always pretend that my daughter is about to give birth and we require a midwife. Disclaimer, I do not have a daughter. I've never been married, but we're gonna keep it to ourselves, aren't we?
I can reasonably pretend to be your daughter.
Or you
Um,
could just be a friend.
I'm. It will be uncomfortable. I won't lie. It'll be deeply uncomfortable. But
Well, all
if
we need to
you,
do is look around for a midwife, ask them to come to a location, and say that's where my daughter is waiting for a very dangerous procedure. Could be a
Yeah, you don't have to
miscarriage.
pretend to anything. Once she shows up, we'll just tell her it was a ruse, right? Yeah.
okay, yeah, uh, yeah, I'm sure they will trust you, Miss McNally. Yeah, I think we
Of
could
course,
do that.
I'll even bring a little gift basket with me. Everything goes better with cakes and tea, right?
True.
Yeah.
So, what is the plan? You are just planning going out on the streets to ask, or
Perhaps first search for midwives who kind of operate around the red lights district, and then approach them personally.
yeah, like I said, there are hundreds of them. There
Okay.
are people who unofficially work as midwives just to get an extra get some extra money.
So perhaps we can go to the red light district and talk to a few of the ladies of the night and ask them which midwives, whose services do they if they have like a name.
Can you make an investigation check for me? Is there an investigation check? Let me check.
I do not see the
No, I don't see investigation. Try fast talk. Actually,
fast.
anyone can roll
Oh my god, my fast
fast
talk
talk
is like
or
5.
persuade. Any one of them would work.
Okay, somebody else do this because my fast talk is 5.
Fast
Uh,
talk or persuade.
50 or 52.
oh, nice.
All right. Here's the things that you find. Many of the ladies of the night, they are not exactly ready to go out, much less talk to strangers at this point. People are all moving around in groups and such. And one thing that you do some things that you do find are some rumors about some flying rumors about seeing some people reporting that they saw some woman, some woman who seems to be following these, who seems to have followed these victims around the place. They not the exact name of the woman was never they no one knows the exact identity of this woman. And you also find out that these particular victims, right, there are some midwives that they seem to be going to. Most of them seem to have like, once they got to know about these things happening, a lot of people have been moving out of Whitechapel. But one person that they haven't heard from for a very there's one person who they haven't, this is actually over the next few days that I'm talking about, because again, it's not easy to find such information, so it takes a few days for you to find. I'd say you all of you would get back to full health at this point. I'd say around 2 weeks of all this investigation has been going on. You find out that there is this one person who's been trying to who seems to be a common midwife among a lot of these victims. Her name is Jacqueline Harper.
Jack.
Seems too easy, but okay.
It's a good start.
Yeah. Send a
It's further
message.
than you-
We can send a message to the cops really quick to.
No. Not the cops. If she even hears a hint of the cops will be too loud, she will spook. All these like the scribblings on the books, the commonality, maybe we can isolate her and confront her ourselves first. Like we can, like, somewhere we know is controlled by us, like an area that maybe we can get her in the library.
Perhaps, we can ruse her. We can lure her out here, but then also inform the cops so that the cops can be second layer of protection.
Agreed. Maybe we'll ask them to keep a low profile. Ask them
Around
to
the
dress in
area,
plain
if
clothes.
possible.
Yes. Plain clothes.
There is also, of course, a possibility that it's not her, but someone was simply using her identity. But we'll come to that when we come to that.
It is possible, but this name Harper, I mean, it is a little specific. Maybe she knows something. Maybe there is something there that maybe she might even know the killer. Maybe she doesn't know that she knows the killer actually.
Or maybe she's someone important to the killer, like a mother
Yes.
or a
Yes.
sister. Though I
So-
doubt any mother would be proud enough to have a son like that.
Child only a mother could love. Anyway, okay, so we are going to kind of slip. We are going to slip the information. Ask them to like bring plain clothes policeman, and Miss McNally is going to like Eloise is going to send a note to this person to Jacqueline, and we're all going to like wait at the library that evening.
You wait and wait, but no one comes by the evening. The date is 1 minute. What is the date of this thing? Yeah, the date is 1st of November, and as you're waiting and waiting, you hear footsteps in the empty library, and as the person just walks into the light, it's Aberline. Man is sweating through his shirt is all drenched. We found where Miss Harper lived.
Oh, you have? That's wonderful.
Live.
You're not going to like this.
Oh,
Follow me. And he just turns around, doesn't wait for you to wait to see if you're following or not, and he just walks.
I have my handgun on me. I brought it with me. I'm fully prepared. I've memorized my spell again, so just to make sure. I look at Samay, I look at Eloise, and we're like,
Eloise will grab a kitchen knife and she'll also grab like a couple of bobby pins.
those bobby pins are like, you've just seen them. They're like they're long as hell. They stab like anything. Kudos to Victorian women. They came up with fun ways to tell creepy ass men to fuck off.
Okay, so we'll proceed.
Samay, what about you? How are you preparing?
Shotgun ready. About to just puts on his best trench coat, hides the shotgun behind it, or under it, I guess. Yeah, and make sure he's got Adi's back. That's it.
All right. All of you, follow Abeline. He takes you to another place in Whitechapel, 13 Miller's Court, Dorset Street. You see a huge bunch of people gathered around the place. You see, one window, like the window, the bottom right side of the window seems to be broken, and the cracks seem to have carried through the rest of the glass window. The door is open, and you hear a lot of murmuring on the inside. I'd really suggest a strong stomach for this. This is the worst of the murders ever.
I'm prepared.
This is truly the work of the devil. And he just ushers you in. I need all of you to make a sanity check before I describe what you see.
20 or 45.
Okay.
Going cray cray apparently is doing worlds for my sanity.
It's like
what
when
about
Fuck me. It's a 38 on a 34.
Oh no.
Are you going to use this thing?
I'm using my luck, yeah.
20 out of 30.
Okay. You see, the body of a person, like, just lying on the bed. Multiple slash wounds. The face seems to be battered in, completely brutalized. The entire room filled with blood, and you see multiple wounds. The chest cavity open. The womb seems to be removed. It truly seems like they were like the work of a monster, because you see all of this, and right beside this woman you see some kind of clothes that seem to be neatly folded and kept.
How long ago?
The doctor who's looking at her, it's hard to tell. She was like this when we found her. Could be a few hours. Here's the thing though, the door was closed from the inside.
Have you looked around to see if the killer's still not here?
There's no way. You see, we spoke to the landlord. The lock over there. I know he just points to the door lock. it can only be accessed through the window, the broken window, and not many uh, whoever did this, like, they knew how to enter this place and how to leave. And the place was locked from the inside, and when we found her, she was just like this. The body, the clothes neatly folded. Her body was just completely mutilated.
Are those clothes her clothes?
They do look like something that she would wear.
What's the expression on her face?
She doesn't have a face.
Eloise claps her hand to her mouth and just sobs for a second. Just in complete horror. So are we to believe that this was the work of a customer who came in?
Could be, or we can't even know her identity. We can't even figure her identity out.
Oh, so
Yep.
we are not sure if she's a
We don't even know if
legitimate
this is
or not.
Jacqueline or not, basically. Which could have been the point.
She is living at her address, but we can't
Yeah,
say for
but-
sure.
Are there any blood trails anywhere? Out of the room? On the streets, perhaps?
Whoever did this, they just made sure that they left no trails.
Uh, are there any other signs of identification in this house? Perhaps books or identity cards? Anything
Could-
else?
Please check. We've searched everywhere, but we couldn't find any.
Can I roll spot hidden or something?
Yeah, you can definitely roll a spot hidden check.
34 out of 55.
34 out of 55. You notice, like, you go through this entire place, you see multiple symbols that seem to be, smeared on the wall with the blood and it drains. You
Uh,
see that this person's womb is also missing along with other organs.
Mhm.
And this kind of murder, it seems to be a little too extreme even for Jack the Ripper. But what others also would notice is the wounds, right?
Yes.
They seem too similar to what Edwin had.
This, oh god. This is perhaps the real deal.
She's
And
here.
you do also notice some like, hidden under one of the floorboards were some books
Okay.
and
What kind of
some
books are
notes,
they?
some letters, some just random journals and all that.
Okay. If I read it, should I do like do I have to do
Library
a roll?
use.
Library use. Okay.
Yeah. What are the others up to?
I'm looking at the wounds and I'm looking at the symbols in just like this mute horror.
Can you make an occult check?
8 out of 71. Library use.
8 out of 71. Okay, that's a really good. You know that. Yeah, I'll get to you once the occult check is made.
Never mind.
What?
I got a 73 out of 69.
Do you want to use your luck points?
Can I use luck points?
Yeah.
Oh, actually, I can. Yeah, it's the second last session. I'm using luck points. 70, 71, 72, 73. Four luck points.
Okay. You notice that these symbols, right? They seem to be again something related to Shubnigurat itself. They seem to be going on about things like fertility, life, and sacrifice. Some ritual. And you do notice some ancient language. You see some kind of a thing, something written in blood, something that you are able to understand because of your studies in occult. It says, basically loosely translates to, under the roots beneath the crescent sky, the mother's child will rise.
Present
And
sky.
wait, and after that, under it is written, they called me barren, they called me sterile, soon they will call me mother.
This is present sky. Okay. Can I roll an astronomy check or something? When is the next? When is it like? What phase of the moon are we? Will
Yeah,
it?
you could make a this thing.
Yeah. I'm gonna do that.
In the meantime, Elois, you find that the name of this person from the journals. It is Mary Ann Kelly.
Okay. She grabs the journals and she kind of like waves to Samay and Adi and says, this is not Jacqueline Harper. This is somebody else. I have the proof right."
Got a 10. 10 of
Then
10 of 36.
10 out of 36. Crescent moon is tonight. Beneath the roots, it seems to be under the roots. It seems to be something related to, maybe somewhere you could dig and find ancient roots, kind of like a crypt or an ancient graveyard or something like that.
Okay, all the murders have happened in
Whitechapel.
Whitechapel, right?
Yeah, yeah.
What is the most central grave? Is there a Whitechapel graveyard, or is there a graveyard that's central to Whitechapel?
Check. Samay, what are you up to?
So far, I'm talking to the cops, trying to get more information about this woman. Samay doesn't believe this is Jacqueline. He thinks that this is someone else who was murdered to
You
put them off the trail.
you do notice like the landlord of this room. He
Hmm.
seems to be talking to the cops. You could, if you want, you can go and talk to him.
Yeah. Hey, do you did she have any tattoos, any piercings, any identifying features that we can identify? Ensure this is Jacqueline.
I'm not sure. Who Jacqueline is. From what I know, her name was Miss Kelly.
What?
Yeah, she started living here around 2 months ago. A lady of the night she was, and she lived with another person, a short bloke. Always wore dense clothes. Had quite an high pitch. Had quite a higher pitched voice for a guy. Jack Barnett, his name was.
Huh. Okay, go on.
Not much. The last I've heard, like they used to live together. They thought maybe if they could just split the rent, they could at least get some accommodation together. And well, Jack hasn't returned home for the last few weeks. Thought he might have left, and thought Miss Kelly would be just continuing renting the place, but I don't know how I can find another tenant now. It's gonna cost a fortune to clean.
You're worried about a tenant when a woman's dead? 5 women are dead?
He just shrugs and, just turns and continues talking to another.
Fucking
Cop.
guy. I hope you don't find anyone. I hope this place burns to the ground.
Whatever, man.
Anyway.
I take I look urgently at everyone. What's in is there a graveyard? Is there a big graveyard in Whitechapel? It would be central. It would be one. It would be well known. It would be big.
One of you could make a history check.
I'll do it.
Someone else do it.
I'll do it. I have a high history. Oh shit. It's 3 out of 5.
Ooh.
Out of 5.
Whoa,
Man, that
okay.
is so lucky. Yeah, there is one place called the Bun Hill Fields Burial Ground. Slightly northwest of Whitechapel. An older burial ground, primarily used but overcrowded by the near the late 1870s. But it has this eerie reputation that people have heard footsteps and voices near the place, near the crypts.
It's happening tonight.
What is? Aberline just turns to you.
The ritual, the final ritual. It is happening tonight. The killers will be there. I would have heard Eloise saying that this is not Jacqueline. Both Jacqueline and Jack Parrott are there. They are there with their
Jack Barnett.
Jack Barnett and Jacqueline Harper are there in that cemetery. They are going to be there. I think they have everything they need. They are doing their ritual tonight. I point crescent moon. The blood on the walls says crescent moon. Tonight's a crescent moon. We need to go now. Bring as many cops as possible. We need backup. We need it stopped.
Look, I appreciate you trying to solve the case, but we can't just go around, following fairy tales.
This is not what part of
whether
any
it's a
of
fairy
this
tale or
has
not.
been normal.
Yeah, that too.
Well,
Whether this is a
if
fairy
we
tale or
might-
not, Jack believes it's real. If he
Yeah.
believes it's real, he's going to try to do whatever the fuck he's trying to do.
and
Right.
that is
Jack-
your best possible chance to get him.
The Jack Barnett needs to be stopped, and we are going to try to look for him. But I don't think you would find him in a fucking cemetery of all places.
Why
This
not?
man is obsessed with death. This man is obsessed with death. He's obsessed with killing. We do know that killers like him have a history of turning up in places where they've last killed, or in places of death. What better chance do you have? Everything here points out to the fact that he will be there in that cemetery at the stroke of midnight, doing who knows what.
Make a persuasion check, any of you.
Okay.
Others?
Wait, I accidentally closed my dice rolling site.
The problem with cray cray is sometimes it's a little difficult to persuade people who think that the world is not cray cray.
I got a 6. I got a 6 on a 10.
Ooh.
Nice. I got a 92 on a 10, so yeah, you go.
Samay is just like, You motherfucker. If I'm wrong, put me in jail. Do whatever the fuck you need to do. What is the worst that's going to happen if you go check out the cemetery, huh? What? Nothing. You waste a couple of cop hours. So what? So what? It's fine. It's
All
not
right.
that big of a deal.
If what you say is true, if the ritual's happening tonight, I don't know if there will be anyone right now. It's afternoon. Meet us there at around 8 and we can try to look around.
Make it 6.
That's all we need from you. Thank you.
Moon is not even up at 6. What would you find there?
We can lay in wait. If we get there at 8,
Can
what if it's
prepare.
already started then?
Besides, if he has planned something, there will be symbols. I'm quite sure he has preparations. I do not know what he plans to do, how much he believes in the things that he believes, but if he does believe in this, he might have left clues there.
Adi is twitching, is like actively like twitching and raring to go. Is straight up like, I think Samay would literally have to like hold on to them because they are going to be out of the dam. They're now they're just going to be running. They're running to that fucking place. We're going to stop it. They already have their handgun, and it's like, Samay, I'm going. I do not care what these useless fuckers do. I will stop that ritual one way or the other. I will stop her. She does not get to claim this world. She does not get to haunt my life anymore.
I have your back. I've got your back.
Eloise says, you must go. I understand that, but please do not go alone. We'll come with you.
Thank you. I don't even know you. Thank you.
It's fine. Fate has brought us together. Perhaps for a cause, perhaps for nothing.
And as you all head out, are you like going to the cemetery right now or are you going to wait till dark?
Probably wait till
Adi's
dark.
Samay is following Adi. So whatever Adi's doing.
I'm going now that people are like actually backing me up. I might like listen to Samay or somebody who tells Adi, let's wait till dark to go, or at least wait until as the sun is setting to go before the moon has risen, so that they can lay in wait, set a trap, do something.
I think we go now. Fuck it. Who cares? It's
No. We
nighttime somewhere,
we will
right?
be spotted. That man would be there somewhere. We would be spotted. He would know that we're waiting. We need to go at the crux of at the crux of time.
Yeah, but if we get spotted, he will not finish his ritual, which means that we get another month to figure it out. We can just keep showing up and stopping the ritual, right? We don't have to like.
Do you think he would stop at that? He
I
could
don't know.
attack us. He could kill us. Look at what he's done. He's killed several people. Do you think he would stop at us stopping his ritual by spotting us? No, he would probably go to some other cemetery, somewhere else.
We need him dead. We need them both dead and gone, and all of her cultists, her worshippers wiped from this earth. I will not. We need to deal with them once and for all. I will not have. Do you want more blood on your hands?
Good question.
No.
What do you? If we stop this, do you really think they're not going to find another ritual? More women are going to die. More women ignored by this society. More women ignored because of a man, because of a man's presumption and a woman's and a woman being a woman's jealousy, who are playing with forces beyond their ken, beyond their understanding. We need to deal with them once and for all. They will not get to harm anyone else. They do not get to bring this unholy child. They don't get to make her happy. I need, if we stop them now, it means that whoever they have, that wherever she is, they will go where she is, which means they will have displeased her. They will have displeased the mother. I need them punished by the creature they thought they could control, by the creature they thought would reward them. I need them punished by her force itself, if that's what it takes. But we need them gone from this earth for that to happen. We need to stop this today, tonight.
Yeah. I'm in. Whatever you need, I'm in.
Okay. And as you decide to move to the cemetery tonight, we shall see what happens in 2 weeks.
Let's go.
And that is in the final episode, and that is the Ripper's secret for today. Yeah, that's the end of the episode.
Yeah.
Oh god.
Okay, I'll skip. I'll not do the intros today because like I have had like really bad back and neck pains all day, so I'm
Yeah.
just gonna like go to sleep. Bye.
Bye.
Bye, everyone.
But for others, you can find
Yeah.
me at the Infinite Tavern. And yeah, you'd know. I'm the better host.
Uh,
See?
uh,
Even Abhi agrees.
yeah. No, bring me on for to be guest again, and then I'll think about it.
Sure.
See,
Yep.
you can bring me on also. I will. You can buy my vote like that.
Yeah. Easy.
Sure.
Also, slight correction. Finale is not in 2 weeks; it's in 3 weeks.
3 weeks. Oh yeah, right. 3
Because we're
weeks.
switching things around. Because 2 weeks from now, I will be in my hometown doing some family shit, so I won't be able to produce or play. So we'll
So that is
skip,
15th
switch
of February.
9th.
9th of February. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, there's a 26th in the middle. I forgot about the 26th.
Yeah.
How dare you? The patriotism, where has it gone?
It was never there. Yep. I'm so getting cancelled.
You expect a knock on your door from, I don't know, some party at some point.
You know what I do when someone knocks on my door? I just knock
Knock.
back.
Yeah.
Every single time.
Seriously?
Irritates the fuck out of my mom. She knocks on the door when she comes back from school. I just knock back.
I do that with my mother. My mother will never let it go, ever. I will never hear the end of it until both of us are dead. Just idiocy of that. Okay, I'll just say I've been Abhilasha/Percival. You can find me on Blue Sky at Ombre Lesbian Night. I'm more or less there anyway. You can find me on Tuesday early morning at 7 a.m. Indian Standard Time. I am playing It Waits for No One on this. One second. On Lantern Light Adventures channel. I play a half demon royal Scarlet Pimpernel type of character who's in a little bit of trouble because we're also having some battle issues there where we are all going to be a little bit hopelessly outmatched, but we'll see how that goes. Anyway, so do catch me there. It's on pretty early, but you can catch the recording VOD later on. You can check out my blog, abhinuesis.wordpress.com, Abhinuesis, because I'm fancy and pretentious like that. So please do go check out my stories there. Also do go check out Daylight Publications, Extra Tannis. I've contributed some writing to Extra Tannis, which is a fantasy sci-fi-esque reimagining of Atlantis. And also I contributed some world building and some NPCs and stuff to Fourth Star, which is a sci-fi book. So if you want to buy any of these books, run your own games, please do. I will really, really appreciate. And also let me know. Toodles.
And yeah, and very soon I will be starting a YouTube channel as well, along with the it's a kind of a sister channel to the Infinite Tavern YouTube. It's going to be called Adventures from the Almanac. So the first adventure will be starting soon in March. So make sure you stay tuned to Infinite Tavern for more updates on this.
Nice. Yeah. Pantsless Tables has a bunch of really cool stuff happening this Tuesday, which is like less than 48 hours from now, 6 a.m. We're going to be hosting a special charity stream to benefit people impacted by the LA fires. We have a stellar cast ranging from people like Jess the Human and Dennis from Sagas to people like Omega Jones and Lion from Tales from the Table and Tal. Bunch of really cool people. I'm very excited to host and produce the game for us. And but we're also we have a new casting call coming out in the next 2 hours for a Blades in the Dark game. Alternate Fridays. It's going to be a 30 session game. So it's like a big commitment. Yeah, it's a big commitment. Alternate Fridays. So like it starts mid-February. The goal is it's going to go on till at least next February, at least. If we're doing alternate Fridays, that'll only be 26 sessions. So, and shit happens in the middle, stuff like that, but whatever. That's the plan. DM'd by Adi. Absolutely fantastic. Adi MK, not Adi Karthik, just to be clear. And yeah, that's all from us. Thank you for vibing. And we'll be back Tuesday. See you then.